Hey guys, so you guys were struggling with number 10 and number 11 from the study guide. I'm going to go over those real quick. So it's asking if the circle below has a radius of 15 centimeters, find each arc length. So arc length is the key here. And in order to find arc length, we need the central angle, because the central angle will tell us how much of a portion of the circumference we are using. Okay, so let's figure out VW first. So we're trying to find VW's arc length, which means we need to know this angle right here. So how do we do that? We know this is 90 degrees. We know this is 26 degrees. Therefore, that is going to be, so we'll call it theta, is going to be 180 minus 90 minus 26, which is going to be 90 minus 26 is going to be 64 degrees. Okay, so from there, we have to find the arc length. And the arc length is equal to, so arc length is equal to a fraction of the circle. So that is going to be the central angle divided by 360. So that is a fraction of the circumference. And we multiply that by what the circumference is. So 2 pi r. 2 pi times 15 centimeters. All right, in this case, theta is 64 degrees. So we get arc length. We'll call it L, like a cursive L. It's going to be 64 out of 360 times 30 pi. And at the end, this is going to be centimeters. And does it tell us to round it all? No. So technically that would be correct, but you should give a approximate value as well. So there's number 10. Number 11. Let's change to orange here. We're looking for UXV. So we're going all the way around here. So we need that central angle. So that central angle is this guy. All right, so we know, let's erase a little bit here. We know this angle right here is 180. So all we need is this guy, and we would have our complete UXV central angle. So as you can see, this and this are two intersecting lines, which means this and this are vertical angles. Since this is 64 and this is 90, this must be 154 degrees. Okay, so we know that's 154 degrees, so I'm going to erase this again. So this is 154. We know this is 26. We know this is 90. We know this is 64. But really we could have done is the measure here. So all this is going to equal, I'm going to call it theta. So theta. So theta is going to equal 154 plus 180, because we know 26 plus 90 plus 64 equals 180. So theta is going to equal 334 degrees. And so we are taking 334 degrees out of 360. That will be our fraction of the circumference. So L is going to equal 334 out of 360 times the circumference, which is 2 pi, whatever the radius is. We know it to be 15. And this will be in centimeters. And then we would approximate if it says to round to the nearest tenth or something like that. Okay.